Screen is visible, right? My screen is visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Correct. So, student, in our last lecture, we had started about interrupts. We discuss how you can define interrupt, how many basic interrupts we are having in case of 8085. So, in that, we discuss classification. After that, we discuss about vectored, non-vectored interrupts table, right? So, we in classification, we check what is vectored interrupt. So, what can be the equivalent vector address that we discuss here in this topic. And today we want to check for some instruction. When this instruction you will execute or you will read, at that time you can accordingly mask or unmask your equivalent interrupt. Right? So, how to define interrupt? Suppose if you want to understand the process of interrupting a microprocessor, so through block diagram, how we will understand. Suppose if I'll say the interrupt and interrupt service routine, yes. Anything from your side? Anyone? Can you hear me properly, students? Okay. Now, interrupt and interrupt service routine we discuss. After that, we discuss about classification. Students, we had already discussed maskable, non-maskable interrupt, vectored and non-vectored interrupt. Can anyone tell me how can we find out vectored address? Or before that, how many vectored interrupt we are having? Yes. Hello, student. My question is, suppose if we are talking about maskable and non-maskable interrupt, we know TREP is a non-maskable interrupt. Remaining all interrupt RST 7.5, 6.5, 5.5 and INTR can be masked. Right? Like same way, what is vectored and non-vectored interrupt? Can anyone tell me? Yes. What is vectored interrupt and non-vectored interrupt? Make it fast. Nilesh, Ayush, Hitansh. What is vectored and non-vectored interrupt? Student, we had already discussed this. If you remember, we discussed if vector address, vector matlab, suppose if you say interrupt is occurring, then their processor has to go and perform for interrupt service routine, right? તમારા current task કોઈ ચાલે છે, in between that current task, if interrupt is occurring, mark नहीं है कोई? Location पे कोई नहीं है? 208 in B208 मेरे में यहाँ पे it looks ठीक है, बैठ जाओ। और है कोई मेरे से जानने वाला? ओके प्लीज आ जाओ आज बस। So, in classification, we discuss what is vectored and non-vectored interrupt. My question was, what you mean by vectored interrupt is? क्या होता है vectored interrupt?
इसका डायरेक्शन
जिसका एड्रेस फिक्स होता है, right? If interrupt will occur, So the address where interrupt service routine is stored, that address is fixed in case of vectored interrupt. Right? So how to make that address or how to understand that address, that also we discussed, if you remember, that these are the addresses in case RST 7.5, 6.5, 5.5 or 12. All four are vectored interrupt, and if it will occur, processor has to go and serve to the service routine on these addresses. Yes or no?
Yes.
You may have two possibilities to do this vector address, either memorize or you can go by logic, because we are dealing with 8-bit processor. Whatever your interrupts number 7.5, you will multiply it with 0008 will give you a equivalent vector address, right? So that way also you can you can go and check for the vector address. We had already discussed maskable and non-maskable interrupts. I think that is clear. Age trigger, level trigger interrupts also we had discussed. Uh, if you say triggering of flip-flop, that is always depending upon, like here from this diagram you can understand. Suppose if I say I'm giving logic 1 or 0 onto the particular pin, what will happen? If I'm giving logic 0, logic 1, logic 1. Right, so I may have two possibilities. Either I can trigger my flip-flop onto the levels or onto the edges, right? For the levels, we have two possibilities, negative level and positive level, as well as positive going pulse and negative. So positive edge and negative edge. So you are triggering your flip-flop onto which particular instant, whether it will be on edge or it will be on level, depending upon that you may have a edge triggered or level triggered flip-flop. Should we move to the class or
Sorry.
हम लोग को मूव करना चाहिए क्लास में क्या કે હું નવું 10 મિનિટ પછી હું બોલું તો તું આગળ આવી જાય નહીં. So, interrupt service routine vectored addresses, maskable, non-maskable on this. We had discussed this last table. Suppose if we are talking about INTR, these interrupts are 5 interrupts that we are always dealing in case of 885. Whether it is maskable or non-maskable, you will find this column, whether it will be vectored or non-vectored. So this table will give you the overall conclusion regarding first 3 points. Right? Now students, we want to understand, suppose if you say microprocessors IC is with you, you have 5 pins, through that you can give an interrupt to the microprocessor. Now just think about INTR. Think about INTR, interrupt request interrupt. Interrupt. INTR is what? Interrupt request. So we are just thinking of that interrupt only. And we want to understand that how process will be going on whenever any interrupt will occur. Right? So the process step we want to discuss, that any interrupt is coming onto the pin 8085 pin diagram. There are 5 pins here, we have 5 pins so that any interrupt can come. Right now we want to discuss about INTR. So how this process will going on, just try to understand it step by step. Quite easy, you all can understand. Just give you an idea कि ऐसा भी एग्जाम में पूछ सकते हैं, so it may be in your mind कि how we can write the steps. The interrupt process should be enabled by using EI instruction. Now we all need to understand कि suppose if you say any interrupt will occur on the 8085 microprocessor pin, so that will be always by logic. Either you will get logic 0 or 1. Logic 0 है मतलब कोई interrupt नहीं है, logic 1 है मतलब there is an interrupt, right? But that interrupt आपके प्रोसेसर को कैसे पता चलेगा? So that particular pulse will enable interrupt enable flip flop, right? In your block diagram, it will observe there wasn't one flip-flop. Flip-flop matlab 1 bit storage, right? So onto that, you will give either 1 or 0. So if this flip-flop is enabled, that means there is an interrupt. So for any interrupt to occur, what it has to do, it has to enable this interrupt enable flip-flop, right? अगर ये interrupt enable flip-flop is 1, that means processor will understand that there is an interrupt. Now processor is performing certain process, तो उसमें वो उसको कैसे पता चलेगा कि that interrupt enable flip-flop is 1. So that information programmer has to give through EI instruction. Interrupt enable. Okay? Interrupt enable will come, then processor will understand that interrupt enable flip-flop will be 1 and there is an interrupt onto that loop. Right? Now, what is the frequency to checking whether there is an interrupt or not? Right? So after each and every instruction, your processor will check whether there is an interrupt or not. If there is an interrupt, then depending upon whether that is maskable interrupt or non-maskable interrupt, the completion of execution will be considered. For example, right now we are talking about INTR, so it is a maskable interrupt. So complete the executing instruction. जो current instruction है उसको execute करना start रखेगा, and after that it will go to the interrupt service routine. But in case there is an interrupt on rep pin, then this step will be different. Am I communicating, students? Yes or no? Quite easy. इसमें इतना कुछ ज़्यादा है नहीं. Because we are talking about INTR, so we all can understand कि interrupt acknowledgement होगा from processor to peripheral, right? So it recites the interrupt flip-flop and it will send an acknowledgement signal, right? It will send an acknowledgement signal. Upon receiving the acknowledgement signal, the interrupting device is expected to return to the opcode through one of the RST. उसका मतलब क्या है कि फॉर एग्जाम्पल इंटरप्ट इज अवेलेबल ऑन INTR पिन. प्रोसेसर को पता चल गया कि देयर इज एन इंटरप्ट ऑन INTR पिन. So what it will do, it will disable that INTR interrupt enable flip-flop and will send the signal to the peripheral through acknowledgement. Right? Because we know कि INTR एक ही ऐसा flip-flop है. In answer to that, they are sending an acknowledgement signal to the peripheral, right? And then once the processor will be free, then it will return to the interrupt service routine, right? So that only it is discussed in steps. You can check. Then it will go and perform the service routine. What is the full form of IVT? Interrupt vector table. यहाँ पे हमने देखा था interrupt vector and interrupt vector table, right? What is interrupt vector table? कि जहाँ पे आपने मैपिंग किया है कि your interrupt related service routine is stored at that location. For example, if I say I am having a memory location 000 to FFF. Last from starting from CCCC to FFF, I'm storing some interrupt service routine related programs. So that is known as interrupt vector table. Right? So we know in case of interrupt vectored interrupt, the locations are fixed. So onto that, whatever service routine is stored, that is always stored into the interrupt vector table. So that will your processor will go and perform the service routine, and after performing this, it will return back to the main program. So whatever the process you can think of into your mind, that any interrupt will occur, you can put it into the steps, and that are the steps to perform the process of interruption of your 8085 microprocessor, right? So very basic and easy steps so you can easily understand. Now the important point here we want to make or here we want to discuss is these two instruction, right? We know KSI and DI. EI and DI, that is enable interrupt and disable interrupt, are one byte instruction, simple one byte instruction. There is no need to mention any interrupt, any operand after that. Only suppose if you want to interrupt your microprocessor through software, right? A program which where in between you want to check or you want to give the signal that there is an interrupt. Only what you will write EI. Right, so in between your main program, when EI will occur, your processor will understand there is an interrupt. Now, whether there is a vectored interrupt, maskable interrupt, non-maskable interrupt, everything it has to, this kind of information processor has to retrieve from SIM and RIM instruction, set interrupt mask and read interrupt mask. But very first thing is how processor will understand there is an interrupt through instruction. जैसे हम लोग को डेटा ट्रांसफर करना है we know कि move MOV we need to write. Like same way if interrupt is there, how processor will understand we need to write EI. Once interrupt service routine is done, we have to write DI. Interrupt enable, interrupt disable. Right? So that only we need to mention into our program. Now, what is detail of that interrupt? If EI will occur, there is an interrupt, but what is the detail? So that you can find through RIM and SIM instruction, and that we want to discuss in detail. How this set interrupt mask and read interrupt mask will work, right? So just try to understand, student, how we can set the masking of interrupt and how we can read that masking of interrupt. Right? Same is set interrupt mask. Matlab, suppose if I am giving an interrupt on 3 pins simultaneously, our processor will read this that onto this 3 pins there is an interrupt. समझ रहे हो student? Are you able to understand? Suppose if I am masking a particular interrupt, how that will be read by the processor, that also we need to understand. पहले just focus on SIM, set interrupt masks. As we know कि why we are sending interrupt, हम लोग पहले तो interrupt send क्यों करते हैं? To communicate with the microprocessor, right? Whenever you want to communicate with the microprocessor, any peripheral device want to communicate with the microprocessor, two possibilities will be there. Either you will go through interrupt or you will interface that particular input output device with your microprocessor, right? अब तो एक तो करंट प्रोसेस चल रहा है उसमें प्रोसेसर को इंटरप्ट करके you will send your information, you will communicate. और second thing possibility is आप पूरा अपना input output device you will interface with your processor. Now just try to understand. Whenever I'm writing SIM instruction, what will happen? As we know, the sending of interrupt is the purpose is to communicate with the processor. So serially data is available onto the D7 bit of your accumulator. Again, I am repeating, student. The purpose to send the interrupt is to send some information. Now your information will travel in terms of zeros and ones, right? So SDO is what your data is serially available. Serially, your data is available onto the output, right? Your data is available onto D7 bit of your accumulator. आपके accumulator का last bit will be your data that your peripheral wants to send to your microprocessor. Now, if I say this is my data that peripheral wants to send to the processor, if it is 0, my information will be 0. If it is 1, there is some information, right? But ये bit work कब करेगा if this enable serial data is 1. Am I communicating, student? જાનવી પાછળથી ખબર પડે છે બેન? SDE is 1, then only you can communicate with this last bit. अगर હું મારા D6 bit of my accumulator, if I keep it 0, that means there is no purpose of this D7 bit. Am I communicating? Serial data enable. सबसे पहले data is enabled and then I'll send the data. Right? If this bit itself is 0, there is no data will be sent to this bit, right? I hope it is clear, student. Now D5 bit of your accumulator is not used, right? Student, there are two possibilities to keep your unused bit, right? Here you can put don't care, मतलब ये 0 होगा या 1 होगा, will make no difference. और NC not connected, right? NC भी हो सकता है, not use भी होता है. It is not used, मतलब you will put don't care. Am I communicating? NC का मतलब you are not giving any logic. You are not giving Madhwan any logic, that is NC. Madhwan? And not use मतलब you are giving some logic, but that is not metaphor, so it is known as don't care. Am I communicating clearly? તો અહીંયા તમારે શું આપવાનું? Either 0 or 1. Some logic has to give. So that will make no difference, right? So that is known as don't care. NC matlab you are not giving any logic. You cannot put here NC, you need to give some logic. So it is not used. But now we all can understand that we are having total 3 interrupt, which is we can configure through this particular instruction. 5.5, 6.5, 7.5. Here there is this 3 particular interrupt you can mask or you can make it able. आप उसको enable कर सकते हैं या तो उसको mask कर सकते हैं, right? Now suppose if I'll keep this D4 bit equal to 0, if I'll keep this D4 bit equal to 0, that means the RST 7.5 is available. If I keep it 1, that means it is masked. यहाँ पे 0 का मतलब is available, 1 का मतलब is masked. Am I communicating, student? Right? So MSC, to mask a particular flip-flop, you need to mask a particular interrupt, you need to use 0 or 1 here. अगर 0 है तो available है, अगर 1 है तो it is masked. Alright? To make this 3 pin available, to set the configuration of this 3 particular bits, very first thing is you need to mask set enable bit should be configured first. પહેલા સૌથી પહેલા તમારે D3 bit ને configure કરવું પડે, then only you can deal with next 3 bit. Suppose if mask set enable bit is 0, that means you are not masking anything, right? If this bit is 0, that means now there is no need of configuring this 3 bit. But if it is 1, then you can set mask for individual interrupt. Am I communicating? हाँ क्या आया? Should I repeat? Right? अजी एक बार समझ लो. MS is mask set enable. मतलब અહીંયાથી કોઈ બી ફ્લિપ ફ્લોપ, અહીંયાથી કોઈ બી bit ને કોઈ બી interrupt ને you want to mask. You want to mask, but to mask any of the bit of this interrupt, first you need to enable that masking. Right? So if I'll enable that masking, then I can mask individual interrupt. But if I'll keep this 0, that means I cannot mask any interrupt. Right? Then this will be available. Okay. So things should be clear. First I'll set my mask set enable to 1, and then I can mask the individual interrupt. Right? If I'll keep individual bit equal to 1, that is the masking of that interrupt. If we'll keep it 0, that is the interrupt is available. Right? फोर्सफुली यहाँ से तो आप इसको कॉन्फ़िगर कर ही सकते हो, यू कैन मास्क और अनमास्क, बट फॉर 7.5 वी हैव एक्स्ट्रा फैसिलिटी without masking, without enabling the masking operation, you can mask it from here also. Am I communicating, student? Right? So ultimately, whatever pattern you will make here, whatever pattern you will make here, depending upon that, your processor will understand that how many interrupts are available, and out of available interrupt, how many interrupts are masked. Am I communicating? Right? Okay. कौन ये मुझे एक बार बता देगा what we have discussed? So we are setting the masking of interrupt, right? Ultimate meaning of SIM instruction is we are setting. That means we are writing some pattern, and depending upon that, processor will understand that out of these three, how many interrupts are available and how many interrupts are masked. Now suppose if I say RST 7.5 interrupt, RST 6.5 and 5.5 are three interrupts that we have, and that we want to mask or we want to make it available. So depending upon that, first we need to configure our D3 bit, and then accordingly we can make last three bit 0 or 1. So that is availability or masking of the particular interrupt. Say for example, if I say my 7.5 interrupt is available, so whatever data I want to communicate through this 7.5, that I can keep here in D7 bit of my accumulator. And to make it available, I need to keep D6 bit equal to 1. Am I communicating, student? Right, so this 2 bit particularly will configure your serial communication. This 2 bit will configure your serial communication, whether there is a data is available for serial communication. If yes, then it will be 1. If no, then it will be 0, then there is no use of D7. If it is available, whatever bit you want to transmit, that you need to keep here. हम लोग को पता है कि सीरियल है, दैट मीन्स बिट बाय बिट ही कम्युनिकेशन होगा, राइट? एट ए टाइम ओनली वन बिट विल बी ट्रांसफर. सो हियर D7 bit only will transfer to the processor. This is unused bit. Forcefully, without checking, without controlling these three simultaneously, you can deal with individual RST 7.5 through this D4 bit as well. You can mask or unmask this 7.5. By keeping this one, you can configure last 3 bit, either 0 or 1. 0 is available, 1 is masked. Okay? Any doubt now, students? Nancy, Chandi? This instruction very important to understand both the point of view. अगर आप जब भी you are connecting your peripheral device with your microprocessor through interrupt, you must understand this pattern. हम लोग को कल हमने किया था peripheral device connect चांदी, तो हम लोग को पता है कि control word बनाना पड़ता है, right? We need to make a control word. So for designing that control word, you need to understand this individual bit configuration. Second thing is exam point of view, जो हमारा general वो होता है, right? तो उसमें you can refer previous paper, you can refer previous gate exam and all. You will find this kind of question can always be asked in exam. Right? So I hope same is clear. Anyone, any doubt? Anyone? Online students? No, Maru slow. Any doubt? Akash? આયુષ, દેવ ઘરે છો કે બહાર છો ભાઈ?
मैडम ऑफिसे छू. हेलो मैम, ऑफिसे छू.
ओके, so office से समझस ने? The question is, are you able to understand? Rahul, Nandi, Nilesh? Yes or no, students? Anjali?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. those who know कि આપણે જે લેબમાં 8 to 5 IC yesterday today yesterday and Monday we discussed Monday Tuesday days okay we discussed 8 to 5 IC the student can understand कि always whenever you want to communicate with the peripheral device controlled word register is very important. So for the interrupt, always this kind of pattern you need to store first, and then you can send it to the accumulator to your processor. Right? So I hope this is clear. Now this will give you idea see how this pattern you can make. Suppose if I say this is my pattern, what is your interpretation?
Data frequency.
If this is your pattern, what is your interpretation? See here you can understand if it is 0, if D6 bit is 0, that means you are ignoring your D7 bits, right? Suppose if you want to send this bit 0 to your microprocessor, you will keep this bit 1. Then only this bit can be transferred to the processor. We all can understand this is a don't care, you can keep it 0, you can keep it 1. RST 7.5 is 0, that means this is available. રાઈટ અહીંયા જ મિસ્ટેક કરશો સ્ટુડન્ટ આપણને જનરલી એવું હોય કે 0 is masked 1 is available right but here the instruction is set interrupt mask you are setting the masking that means 1 is masking am I communicating student so 0 that means RST 7.5 0 that means that particular interrupt is enabled right now you are keeping your MSC1 so you can configure last 3 bit 5.5 is available 6.5 is masked and 7.5 is again available am I communicating student so if you will load this pattern into accumulator if you will load this pattern into accumulator your processor will understand that there is an availability of 2 interrupts ultimately 3 interrupts ultimately 3 interrupt क्योंकि ये भी 0 है ये भी 0 है ये भी 0 right so I hope you can understand any doubt here in this anyone okay now just try to understand read interrupt mask आपने mask set तो कर दिया but how you can read it right how processor will read it so that can be understand through read interrupt mask instruction वहां से डेटा आउट कर रहे हैं that means you are sending the data to the processor now how you can take the data from the processor so serial data in that you can as we know कि serial communication कर रहे हैं through interrupt तो हम लोग डेटा लेने भी चाहिए और we have to send the data as well but that will be bitwise only one data at a time one bit at a time you can transmit तो वहां से आप डेटा आउट कर पा रहे थे यहाँ से you can take the data inside the processor right now you can see here next 3 bit that is from that you can check that whether particular interrupt is served or not particular interrupt is served or not मतलब pending है या served हो गया है that information you will get from here suppose if I'll say this pin D6 pin is 1 that means my 5.5 interrupt sorry student here it should be 7.5 6.5 and here it should be 5.5 so here you can say the particular interrupt is pending if it is 1 and 0 if it is served am I communicating student right if I say the particular interrupt is pending that means this particular bit will be 1 if it is 0 that means you need to understand that that interrupt is already solved right interrupt enable आप यहाँ से कर सकते हो and again as we discussed in previous previous slide that you can mask or you can unmask your particular interrupt 6.5 7.5 and 5.5 0 is available One is mask, right? So here you can mask your particular interrupt. Out of available interrupt, how many interrupts are still pending to solve? That information you will get it from here. Am I communicating, student? Right? Suppose if you say here you are having 5.5, 6.5 and 7.5 interrupts are available. That means this last three pins are 0, 0, 0. Out of this available interrupt, how many are still pending? Right? Because we know that these three are maskable interrupt, so वो mask available है, but whether it is solved or not, so that pending status you can check from here. Right? If you are solving to that, the data is available for the processor that you can serially communicate with these 7 bits. Right? So serial data in यहाँ से आप data processor में you can send SDO मतलब processor का data you can send to the peripheral bitwise. Here from peripheral you can take the data inside the microprocessor again bitwise. This will give you this last three bit will give you the information regarding whether your particular interrupt is masked or available. Out of available interrupt, how many are still pending to solve? That information you will get from this. Right? Here I is 1, that means you can understand interrupt is still available. If it is 0, that means there is no interrupt. Am I communicating? So these are the two instructions, read and sing. This we need to understand very clearly, student, and I hope it is clear.
So this three depends on
Yes. Right? यहाँ पे suppose आपने mask किए है. If it is mask, there is कोई ये नहीं, right? If it is mask, then obviously pending ही होगा. But if it is available, तो ये अवेलेबल है बट मास्केबल है, तो वो प्रोसेसर कब सर्व करने जाएगा? आफ्टर परफॉर्मिंग इट्स करंट टास्क. तो वो पेंडिंग है या सर्व हो चुके हैं? दैट इंफॉर्मेशन यू विल गेट फ्रॉम 4, 5 एंड 6. 7.5 इज स्टिल पेंडिंग, 1 मतलब पेंडिंग, 0 मतलब सर्व. मास्क नहीं, सर्व. यहाँ पे मास्किंग और अवेलेबल, यहाँ पे सर्व और पेंडिंग. ओके. Any doubt here in this ream instruction, student? Yes or no? Okay. I hope this thing is clear. Again, a few points, a few you can say examples available into your slide. Just you look into this. ऐसे ये programs कभी पूछते नहीं हैं interrupt में, but for your reference, it is available into the PPT. So if you observe or if you want to conclude your interrupt chapter, how many minimum things that must be known to you? So we had discussed in last lecture, again I am repeating, basic definition and basic concept. What is ISR, what is IVT, what is interrupt? These things should be clear to us. The 8085 interrupt, मतलब जब भी हम लोग को इंटरप्ट के बारे में पूछते हैं, वी आर राइटिंग ट्रैप, RST 7.5, 6.5, 5.5 एंड INTR. But these are not only interrupts. We have two kind of interrupts, software interrupt and hardware interrupt. If you say hardware interrupt, trap, RST 7.5, 6.5, 5.5 and INTR. Software interrupts are RST0, RST1 up to RST7. So we have 8 software interrupts, right? Software interrupt you can mask and unmask by using instruction, while in case of hardware, actual logic you need to apply onto your 8085 pin. हमारे पास पिन अवेलेबल है इंटरप्ट के लिए, वहाँ पे you need to provide a logic. Now that interrupts you can enable or you can set, you can mask, everything you can do by using instruction. That can be done. But interrupt is available by software, or it is that you can connect, you can give an interrupt through hardware. Depending upon that, you have to class software and hardware. Now, still, if you want to go for further classification, this can be the classification: maskable, non-maskable, vectored, non-vectored, edge-triggered, and priority-based interrupt, which is again a part of. यहाँ पे ही हम डिस्कस कर दिया था कि ये non-maskable interrupt we are considering. So it is having highest priority, and that interrupt is PrEP. Lowest priority interrupt is INTR. Again, the priority order will be RST 7.5, RST 6.5, RST 5.5, and INTR. Right? Age trigger, level trigger generally is not that much important for you because we are not actually interfacing. But thing should be clear कि हम लोग अपने interrupt enabled flip flop को through pulse we are triggering. So in pulse we are having four logic: positive age, positive level, negative age, negative level. So during which instant you are triggering your flip flop, depending upon that you have age trigger or level trigger. So this classification must be known to us. Then we must know about vector address. We काफी बार पूछते हैं कि what are the vector address for the interrupt, so that must be known to us. Right? We discuss how to find equivalent vector address. We must know two, three lines for EI and DI. We must know about the interrupt process, the 9 steps we have discussed, and rem and frame instruction. These are the minimum things that must be known to us if we are talking about interrupt. Right? So any doubt up to here, anyone? Yes or no? These PPTs are available for you in Google Classroom. Right. So just go through it, student. We are keeping our mid semester syllabus up to interrupt. Right? अपना mid semester syllabus यहाँ interrupt, yes, interrupt तक है. So you can refer everything available into your Google Classroom. Let me know in case if you want anything extra. Right? Now tomorrow, student, we want to start with I/O interfacing. Right? I/O interfacing में peripheral interfacing 8255 we had already discussed in that. Few more points we want to discuss with that interfacing. So by tomorrow we will start that particular part, and probably in 2-3 lectures we will complete it. Right? So any doubt up to here? Any last point that you want to discuss? So we are keeping our class for today up to here, and we'll start a new topic of interfacing by next lecture, by tomorrow, right? Okay. Any last point anyone want to discuss?